What's up, everybody? I'm Shane Murphy. This is the Man Cave Broadcast. I'm joined once again by Miss Nicole Marston. How are you, Nicole?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Good. Doing very well. Thank you for asking. You can find the Man Cave Broadcast on Twitch and YouTube. Also, you can find us recorded on Spotify. That drops generally every Thursday after recording, so feel free, if you have Spotify, to follow and like the show. All right, let's get into it. I really need to find I need to write up an intro for this show, and I haven't done it in over 100 episodes of recording stuff. I don't know why. But maybe a script.
Been a while.
Maybe a script would help. Well, we've done 30 but this is our 30th episode of this show.
30?
Mm-hmm.
We're on 30?
We're on 30 now.
Oh my god, we're grown-ups.
Yeah, we are. And with the this is probably close to my 100th podcast with both my shows that I've done. It's quite a bit. Actually, probably more. So, anyways, quite a bit to talk about this week. Today alone, Gilbert Gottfried, as I told you, he passed away. Then I had no idea. You asked, you're like, why? I thought didn't think he was that old. I had no idea either that he was even sick.
So what happened?
So I heard it was a long-running disease that he's had. Let me see if I can find it. Had a heart rhythm issue called recurrent ventricular tachycardia. So just had heart issues. And that was it.
That breaks my heart.
That one, it was, especially because it was so surprising. I think, nobody really expected Gilbert. Out of everything that's coming, everyone expected Betty White would eventually, pass.
No.
But nobody really expected, Gilbert Gottfried. And Gilbert Gottfried's kind of has been, the B list for so long. But he's still, he's somebody that everyone knows. Anyone who grew up in the 90s knows Gilbert,
I agree. That's what was the first thing I said when you told me that. I was like, I don't know, Mariago.
Yeah, and it took me a minute to read that, because when you said that, it read Lago. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Lago?
No more Lago.
I thought you said no more, and I'm like, do you mean Mar-a-Lago? That can't be right. But yeah,
no,
Iago.
Not right.
Yeah.
Iago from Aladdin.
Yes,
if
yes.
none of you remember that, then you're all lame.
No, I remember Aladdin.
Good.
Chat might not.
How old are all of you?
I don't know.
I don't want to know. I really don't care.
They're younger than me. I know that. For the most part. Yeah.
Yay!
But other than that, it's that was a big one. You sent me a message this morning about a subway shooting in New York. Luckily, it sounds
dude?
There's injuries and whatnot, but it sounds like there was no casualties.
Fatalities?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So, lucky to hear that. But yeah, just kind of one of those things you just wake up and you're like, oh wow, okay, this is happening.
Well, so did they ever figure out what happened in the bomb? Obviously, it just happened today, so of course it's still under investigation, I imagine. But do they have any leads? Do they have any anticipations who it is?
I have not seen that anybody has been apprehended. I did see they have a person of interest, but no one has been caught yet. It says at least 29 shot or hurt in Brooklyn. Guy jumps onto a subway train, throws out a couple of gas canisters, and starts shooting up. It's just holy cow, man.
Talk about aggression.
Yeah. All right. I don't want to make a joke, but public transportation, woof.
Woof is right.
And it's funny. I was talking. I was talking with my buddies this weekend. We're gonna go to a Diamondbacks game, and we were talking about getting on the light rail and going down there. And I specifically was like, "It's been a little bit since I've been on the light rail. Is it cool or is it stabby?"
Pretty stabby.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's pretty stabby. And now we got gas canisters being thrown in New York, and I'm just like, maybe we'll drive. Maybe we'll Uber.
Maybe you'll walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a little stabby.
Is
I mean,
it?
I appreciate the efforts that Phoenix is trying to make, but it's not enough.
Yeah. Have you been on there
And
recently?
yes, I've been on there recently. Not only that, but I have been very close to a bar that's right next to the light rail where the pickup and drop off is. And it is not a happy scene.
Really?
Not a happy scene. In fact, I know that this bar owner is pretty pissed off about it because it's causing a lot of patron issues.
Really?
People aren't so comfortable coming into the bars and all that other stuff. So it's not great.
That sucks.
It's not good. But you know, I mean, we of course can make our efforts elsewhere, right?
Yeah. I mean, you got to, I guess.
You know, in other news, Britney Spears is fucking pregnant.
Yeah, man. That was another surprise as well.
Listen, I am a huge Britney Spears fan, but girl, no.
Man, for someone who is like second act in life going crazy on Instagram, that's her. And then bam, an immediate baby.
Immediate baby.
I mean, it kind of goes to show like the puritanical beliefs out there that are like, if you show skin on Instagram, you're gonna get pregnant. Because she showed some skin on Instagram, and then bam, baby.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah.
Bam,
So,
baby.
Bam, baby. So I mean, you got to watch out. You got to be careful. It's this that's gonna be the warning message to young girls everywhere.
I guess. And ta-da! Jennifer Lopez is also engaged again.
Yeah, is it 2004?
I mean, there's a lot going on this week. It's been a little insane. And I mean, okay. You know how huge of a J-Lo fan I am, and I pray to God that she doesn't hear this podcast. But girl, you have got to fix your fucking life. Like, this is insane. In my lifetime, okay, she's been married twice. No, 3 times. Twice. Engaged 4 times. And literally rotates from guy to guy. Like, she wastes absolutely no time. None. And you know what's so funny is I predicted it years ago that she was going to wind up with what's his name, with Mark Anthony, and
which is a weird one.
Well, I know it's a weird one, but like it totally worked. It totally worked. And then now back to Ben Affleck. Like, it's just it's too much. Like, if it didn't work before, it's not going to work now. So why do we keep trying? And I really wonder if the ring is the same.
Yeah. He just kept it from the last
ring? Time. Yeah.
I feel like Jennifer Lopez is one of the girls who would keep the ring.
Oh, of course. I mean, when you both make that much money, it's like, what's the point? It doesn't really matter that much. But I mean, I guess it's precedent. I would keep my ring. I'm just saying.
Really?
I would keep my ring. Oh, fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? Dude. Yeah.
See, that right there tells me that I would ask for it back. If it's that important and it's that much money, I'm like, hey, I want my ring back.
No.
All right.
I kept my last one too, but then I found out that it was fake. So.
Wow, joke's on you. He's probably like, oh, you know what? You keep the ring. You keep the ring. It'll be cool. Like, we'll be amicable. You get this part.
I got nothing.
Smart. Is that a salted glass? Or is it just like, nice? What is that, a margarita?
It is. And it's got a little Phoenix Suns emblem on it.
Oh, does it? Nice.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
The, 65 win Suns at the end of the season? 64.
65. Wait, we were at, hold on, I got to look at the picture because I took a picture when I went to the last one. Okay, that was
64.
63. No.
That's when we broke the record, the franchise record. We won one more game, 64 and 18.
Yes, and then we lost the game right after that, and then won another game.
Yeah, we lost against
64.
The Clippers, I think.
I don't even want to talk about it. It was so embarrassing. I was so pissed. But I saw LeBron James and his bald head, so that was fun.
That was a lot of baldness. Like, coming from a bald guy, LeBron James has enough money that he should be able to take care of that balding.
I mean, priorities, I guess. Like, you know, the insane gold chain that literally looked like it came from a kiosk in the middle of the mall is his priority, apparently. Can you tell? I really don't like LeBron James.
Yeah, nobody does. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like a trip to Bosley is not too much out of his day.
Not only that, but fuck, you could just go to Ulta. There's like a whole section full of hair growth system. Trust me, I've tried. I've looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
He could really benefit from it.
He
Is
probably
the man
could.
even married? I don't know.
I'm sure he is.
No.
But that's
Shame on
probably
his
it.
wife.
He probably gave up. He's like, you know what? She's got the ring that she's gonna keep when she leaves me. I don't need to worry about the hair. Savannah James is
Her name is Savannah.
Savannah James. Yep. She
Savannah
is.
James.
Hold on. How old is LeBron? Because she is a year older than me. LeBron is 37. Okay. God, LeBron looks a lot older than 37.
Is he really 37?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Didn't know that.
That's kind of a surprise. I thought LeBron was. I guess that does make sense because that was that Mark Phillips joke. I'm 36.
Yikes. That's painful. Well, I was sitting very close to him. I don't know if he would see it.
No,
Look at that head.
You could see it. Wow.
Look.
You were very close with those floor seats.
That was a really cool experience, so I will say. It was very
bet.
fun. Although the people behind us were uber pissed because we kept standing up. I felt real bad. This poor guy is like, down in front. Sorry.
Down in front.
I'm excited. I can't help it.
That's the people who have too much money that go there all the time and they're used to seeing it because they don't get excited about that stuff.
Seriously. I know. It's like, leave me alone. Get off my dick. I'm having fun. Leave me alone.
Yeah, as long as you're not standing up the entire time.
No, well, the dude in front of me was standing up the entire time, which was funny because I was wearing heels and he was not. He was still significantly shorter than me. Where I was, and I was still having a really hard time seeing over this dude.
Oh, so he was taller than you.
Up. Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I wore high heels, I was taller than him, and I still couldn't see over him.
Got it.
I needed a ladder.
Yeah.
Or a step stool, or something.
Yeah.
It was very inconvenient, but it was a lot of fun.
Good. So
here I am bitching about floor seats.
Right, exactly. So tell me about the play-in tournament. How does this work from here? Because I get very confused because I'm not a huge basketball connoisseur, I guess you could say. So how does the play-in tournament work from here?
Well, I'm actually looking it up. So
luckily, it's the first thing on Google if I do how does the play. So the play-in tournament's a recent innovation in the NBA. It's a series of matches to decide the final two teams who compete in the playoffs. The number 7 seed takes on the number 8 seed in their respective conferences, with the winner of that match automatically going through to the NBA playoffs as the number 7 seed.
All right, it's too much math. I have no
That's
fucking
a lot.
clue.
Yeah.
I just show up and I'm happy.
Yeah.
And I watch. That's all. I get super excited when the Suns are on, and that's all that matters. But once the Suns are out, I don't care.
That's fair.
I know I'm terrible. I guess call me a bandwagoner. That's what that would be, right?
Yes, I think it is. So the play-in tournament is currently happening. Right now, the Cavs and the Nets are playing. Nets 47-33. In an hour and a half, the Clippers and the Timberwolves play.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow, the Hornets and Hawks play, and the Spurs and Pelicans play. So out of those, who do we think is winning? So I'll start you off here with the Cavs and the Nets. I get to put you on the spot now, so that next week when we talk, and be like, you messed it up.
I want to say Nets.
The Nets at 48-33.
Mm-hmm.
Currently the second quarter with 3:40 left, so looking pretty good so far with a 15-point lead. Mm-hmm. All right. Clippers and the Timberwolves.
Damn. Fuck. I want to say Timberwolves.
I think Timberwolves would. I watched them. Did they beat the Suns the other day, or did we pulled it out at the very end, right?
I think we did pull it out at the very, very, very end.
Yeah. They're
Right
very,
at the
very
tip.
close. Yeah, they almost didn't pull out in time. It was almost a baby game. Timberwolves 125 to 116 is the last time I
Oof.
played them. So yeah, I mean they could do. Though the Clippers beat us. So
Well, that was.
yeah, I mean that was a game after the Lakers when we really didn't care too much. So it probably doesn't matter. But
right.
who has the better? Oh, it doesn't show me now. Never mind.
That was a freak accident.
Yeah, you think so? All right, so Timberwolves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tomorrow, Hornets and the Hawks. But arguably teams that I have no idea on. Or I guess I should say honestly, I do not know the Hawks and the Hornets at all.
Well, the Hornets are behind. So
What?
I want to say the Hawks, but I feel like that's going to be a super aggressive game.
Yeah.
That's going to be one you really want to watch.
Okay.
That's going to be a really good game.
All right. We'll see. And then finally, Spurs and the Pelicans. Who's got it?
Well, I fucking hate Texas,
Yeah.
but they got some good teams.
Mhm.
So probably the Spurs.
Okay.
Probably the Spurs.
I had to sneeze.
Don't fart.
I don't know how hard you sneeze, but luckily I don't think I do that too often.
My sneezes are loud.
Are they?
Yes.
So I'm currently getting to like old man stage where I have to sneeze loud or else I will hurt myself.
Blow out your butthole?
No, I blow out my back.
Oh, okay.
I've done it before, like especially when I was like in the office and stuff. If I had to sneeze, I would try to like hold it in, right? I'd be like, right, and like sneeze and like hold it, right?
Oh, I gave myself a hurt.
Yeah, so you're like, right? And then I've done that enough times where I'm like, and I feel like, like in my back. It's immediately on fire. I can't walk for like 2 days. It's the worst. So now, like, I understand. I understand, like, my dad and my granddad, the way they sneeze now. Because when it happens, like, I just kind of clear away from people. I get, like, the family away and the girls away, and I'm just like, because it's like, it feels like you let the energy out, right? Okay. It's Newton's third law.
Okay, it absolutely is. And
yeah.
I think that there's so much regeneration that occurs when you sneeze that loud. Like, oh my God, I feel like a new person.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous, but I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Chad sneezes are like,
yeah.
And I'm like, it's so vicious. It's like, cats in the alley. Like, I have to record myself the next time I sneeze and I'll send it to you. It's funny. The face and everything just gets me.
I don't know. I hate it. I hate that I sneeze so hard now. But it's
have
like
you
you got
to keep your eyes open.
No.
Wait, do it.
Do they
funny.
like explode out of your head?
Well, I mean, they can but I
think Mythbusters disproved that, didn't they?
I don't believe Mythbusters.
You don't?
They ruin dreams. Yeah, no, they hurt people. That's terrible. I don't agree with it.
Okay.
Hurt. But you really should try to keep your eyes open. I think it's funny if you stare yourself in the mirror and you try to do it. It's pretty hilarious.
Great.
I have nothing to do with my life.
Yeah, I mean, what are you doing? You're like, oh, I gotta sneeze. Where's my mirror? Let's see what this looks like.
Daisy just woke up. What the
Did
fuck
she?
is happening?
What's happening over there?
Why? She's angry. But no, really, I struggle. Every one of you, try to do it.
Yeah.
Try to do it. Let us know next week what happens.
See if they can. That should just
Pray
be
to God nobody dies.
the thumbnail of the next YouTube is just Hasha! His wide open eyes. So,
Oh my god. Okay, so Shane and Nicole have giggle fits today.
right.
Now let's move on to something else.
So
Christ, that was funny.
last week, our big, or 2 weeks ago, our big conversation topic was obviously the Will Smith slap, right? And then we've started seeing that they apologized. Jada and Will came out and like, oh, we're sorry, we went a little overboard. Our bad. Yeah. Will Smith resigned from the Academy. The Academy banned him from coming to the awards for the next decade. And then I sent you this video that has resurfaced of Jada like ambushing Will on an Instagram live video and talking about like, oh, we're gonna talk with so and so at a red table. Hasn't she helped? And he's like, yo, like, don't ambush me. Like, social media is my thing.
Like, social media, my social media presence is super important to me. Blah 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 is what he said. Yeah,
don't record me without my permission.
I can't say that I blame him.
No.
No, not at all. Because I mean, quite frankly, I mean Chad and I are not on any social media whatsoever. And if whenever I take pictures of him and I occasionally post things to like Instagram, which I do still have a live Instagram account.
That's called a social media.
Yeah, I know. I'm just never on it. It's like, he has to go in, he has to approve of the photos that I put of him. And so I respect it. I understand it. And I think I would be kind of pissed off myself if I got ambushed with, a camera in my face, which, I mean, when you're a celebrity, you're so used to paparazzi, you're so used to people getting up in your business that like when your wife does it, it's kind of an extreme response.
Right.
But it kind of isn't. So I'm like, just like anything Will Smith topic wise, I'm like, I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence. I don't know what side to agree with, but especially with their relationship, like I don't know that I would be okay with Chad coming to me on a social media live something and saying, hasn't our therapist been so great to our relationship? No, I would not be okay with that. I don't need everybody knowing that. So
right.
But again, they've made it abundantly clear that they fuck other people. So I guess it doesn't really matter.
That's true. Do you think that if Will Smith pulled the trigger today and just got the divorce, right? It's like Jada. I thought
you were saying to kill himself.
No.
Like, whoa. Man, you got morbid.
That's dark.
Jesus.
Okay, let's say that I can't say anything. He made the leap. If Will Smith made the decision to get the divorce from Jada today after everything that's been going on, do you think the internet would like very quickly forgive him for everything? Do you think Chris would forgive him?
No.
You don't think
so? Not at all. No, because we're not talking about the Kardashians here where every move that they make freezes the fucking internet. It's Will Smith.
Right.
He's done. He's kind of over with. Nobody really cares about him. I mean, his biggest excitement now at this point is the fact that he's like a little icon on, what is it, Netflix? Mm-hmm. It's so weird. Like when you go and you like play with your own Netflix account and you can choose like what your little icon and stuff is. Will Smith is on there. It's so strange. But yeah, no, it's not like he's not anything special.
Really? So, you think so? I think
what do you think?
No, I think Will Smith is still very topical, not just for the slap, but like he may not be as big as he was in like the original Men in Black days and Bad Boys and Fresh Prince and all that. But like, I mean, the guy still pulls money at the box office. Like people still know Will Smith. Like he did Aladdin and that movie went crazy.
Well, in Disney's defense, it's Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's a Disney movie. So, of course, it was going to do well.
Yeah.
But you know my opinions on Disney. I'm Disney obsessed. So I will not give Will Smith any credit.
Okay.
For the bringing in of credits for that. Yeah. But no doubt, I do believe he is a great actor. I'm not saying that. I am saying, though, that between his relationship issues and some political comments and this instance, and there's just too many things where I don't think really anybody would forgive him at all. Not saying nobody wouldn't care, because here we are talking about him, but
Right.
I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Do you think it's happening though?
Do I think what is happening? That he's going to get a divorce?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't really think so. But, like, you can tell the people are rooting for him if he did. Because, I mean, that video coming back up and him just kind of, like, being real sad. And then everyone remembering the Red Table talk where he's just sitting there crying. Because, like you said, yeah, maybe they fuck other people. But, like, he certainly didn't like getting, put on the national stage like that about it. And especially with who it ended up being. It's one of Jaden's buddies that she was helping get clean. Yeah. So anyways, I think that for me, I think that if he pulled the trigger and got the divorce and got out of that horrible situation that he's in, I think the internet would very quickly like flip and be like, yo, great job, Will. We love you. Back to the academy. Like, they'd be down.
Back to the academy. You're welcome.
Back to the academy with you.
I really wonder if she's like abusive, if that makes sense. Like, not physically abusive, but like, emotionally, mentally. And
I think if you look at everything that's in front of us, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. But I mean, yeah, it looks like that's total emotional abuse. Like, okay. If he was doing all of this to her, there would be no question.
Absolutely.
There'd be no question that people would be screaming abuse.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
But because she's a woman,
Yep.
She's just a whore. That's all.
I guess. I mean,
it's, and the Bible says it's the worst thing you could ever be. So,
the world's oldest profession.
Yeah, I mean, fact.
People got to make money. Why they have OnlyFans now. What was that?
Thank you, Data.
Shit. I had a topic and I forgot. I was just gonna say, like kind of our last couple topics here before we hop off. But I saw both The Batman and The Lost City since our last podcast.
Okay, so tell us about The Batman.
Awesome movie. Definitely not for kids because it's too boring for them. Well, and there's
really
not so much that it's boring, but it's like there's a lot going on in this movie, and there's a lot of like power factors at play and trying to figure out who's who, especially when like Batman is trying to get through this underbelly of the city to find out who the Riddler is. And there's like a lot of names in here that are not common names. Like Carmine Falcone is a mobster that shows up every once in a while in name, but like you never really see him. And he's one of them now. The Penguin is here, played by Colin Farrell, who is phenomenal in the role. By the way, he was so good. The makeup is terrific. I leaned over to Jess and I was like, "It's Colin Farrell, by the way," and she's like, "No, it's fucking not." I'm like, "Yeah, it is. Look it up."
Yeah, it is.
And he was great.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. And I heard he wasn't in it for much. He's in it for the entire movie. And he was like,
so that's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, he was really good. The action is great. Robert Pattinson is not the greatest Batman ever made, but he is really high up there. I think Christian Bale still holds it. But I will say that Robert Pattinson's Batman voice is probably the best one.
Really?
Yeah. So if Christian Bale did the Batman voice the way that Robert did, it would have been legitimately a perfect Batman. But shit. Yeah, but Christian obviously's got the whole right, like it just sounds like a bulldog the entire time. If he had sat there and done it the way that Robert does it, which is like he's got the kind of like the gravel and everything to it, it would have been perfect. Just at one point leaned over because Robert Pattinson takes off his shirt during the movie and you just see his back, and his back it's very minimal body fat, but also very minimal muscle. So he doesn't quite look like the jacked Batman that everyone's used to. But at the same point, this Batman is like in the first 2 years of being Batman. And
okay.
he is riding the depression train.
Really?
Yeah. He's not
So this is deep.
Yeah, so he's not riding the double life yet. So they even make a point in the movie that when he goes to a certain scene, he goes out into a crowd and people are looking around like, "Oh my god, it's Bruce." Like he's actually outside. So he's become like a recluse. No one has really seen Bruce Wayne. He has just been Batman for 2 years. And so he doesn't know how to live that double life of being Bruce Wayne and Batman at the same time, which makes it a very interesting version of Batman. So I really liked it. Riddler was fantastic. Paul Dano played that role amazingly.
I love that there's so many people in it. That makes me excited.
Yeah. Jess and I turned on Batman Forever the other night just to like see, because it has Jim Carrey as the Riddler, and holy fuck, it might be one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It is
the old one?
The old one. It is like the campiest, shittiest movie I've ever seen. I'll probably get flamed for this online. Batman Forever, and by extension Batman and Robin, awful. Absolutely awful. They're like 2 out of 10s.
See, but what's so funny is that we were so big into it then. We were all for it.
Oh, huge into it. Yeah.
This is what CGI does to us now.
I guess. It was just
I can't go back and watch a normal movie.
Yeah. But it's just like it's very Tim Burton. Like the CGI, horrible. Oh my god. Nicole Kidman's in it though. She's very slutty, so I'm all down for that. That's like prime Nicole Kidman territory.
I loved Nicole Kidman.
Yeah,
I really do.
She's really good back then. Now she's got too much plastic surgery. I'm not a fan. But
she's got too much what?
Plastic surgery. Have you seen Nicole Kidman? What do you think I said?
I don't know. That's why I asked you. What the fuck did you say? Like I couldn't understand it. Now I got
plastic surgery. Oh, she's a nightmare.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she look that bad?
Yeah. 2005 Nicole Kidman though. Oh. Fucking, I'll be in my bunk.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
You are not kidding.
It's a disaster.
Oh, she kind of looks like a rat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry.
Her and oh no, Cameron Diaz. Both kind of went the same path. Oh
my god, Cameron Diaz got a ton of surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Ton.
Just wasn't for me.
They should have hired Megan Fox as surgeon.
Megan Fox is still a hottie.
Yeah, I mean, at first I thought, oh dang, I don't like this plastic surgery, and now I go back and I look at her past photos and I was like, okay,
It's not bad.
All right, money well spent.
Yep. So
all right, so I have something to watch then.
Yes, comes out on HBO Max next week.
Oh, it does.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And then we went and saw
finally something I can watch that we both know what to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. And then The Lost City, we went and saw that. So that's the Channing Tatum, Sandra Bullock movie. Surprisingly good.
Was it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I love Sandra Bullock, so this is good news. But you know how some of her stuff can be like real kind of kitschy.
Yeah,
a little too sarcastic, a little too funny, and she plays it really, really well. But she's very chick flicky.
She is absolutely 100% like in that same role, but played off of Channing Tatum, it works out really well.
And they worked well together.
Oh yeah. Daniel Radcliffe is in it. He's hilarious.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
How did I not know this?
I don't know.
Oh my god! Now I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was very funny. It was an easy way to spend 2 hours.
Yeah.
You'll like it for one specific thing. I won't tell you, but you'll like it. All right, I'll tell you. It's Channing Tatum's ass for like 2 minutes.
See, not gonna lie, I'm not a Channing Tatum fan.
But I feel like you're a butt girl, so I think you'll be okay. Really?
I'm not. No, actually, I am not. I am very big into shoulders.
Color me surprised. Well, then you'll like Channing Tatum. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just his face. His face
Channing
really,
Tatum
it
is
just,
very high on the I'm not, but if I was list.
maybe last person on the planet.
That's a total
Maybe.
lie.
And
Don't
that's really
lie to
pushing
me,
it.
Nicole.
I
I'm not
just
your
don't
husband. You don't need to make me feel good. I'm not
trying to
stupid.
make
I
you
know.
feel good.
I know that Channing
I
Tatum is
don't
not a
get what
last man on the
everybody
planet.
says about him. I really don't. I
Wow.
really don't.
Have
I
you
really
seen
don't.
Free Guy? With Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
Yeah, with Channing Tatum's in that, he's hilarious.
He's so dumb.
I know, but that's the point.
But that's him naturally.
Yeah.
That's one of the other reasons why I can't stand him, because he's so fucking stupid.
Because
I'm sorry.
he plays that role and everything.
He does, because it's so easy.
Yeah, Jess and I did talk about that. We're like, this is his role. Like this is his niche that he's in. And he just kind of, he does it. Yeah. But he
really
does it so well. And that's exactly what he plays in this. Like, it's 100%.
Free Guy was such a good movie. I actually
was awesome.
really liked that. I thought it was fantastic.
It was really good.
I think Ryan Reynolds needs to make more movies.
I'm sure he
A lot
makes as
more.
many as he can.
I think he's really funny.
I don't think Ryan Reynolds has stopped making movies ever. He just fucking goes.
He really is like the Energizer Bunny thing.
He is.
Yeah, he's funny. I like him a lot. Okay, fine. So, Lost City, I will watch the new Batman movie. We'll watch that in a week once it comes out on HBO Max. We do need a date night, so I think Lost City would be fun. That would be good. That'd be great. I am gonna.
Now!
Ah.
Good. All right. Well, I think we're coming up to the end here because I got to jump over to Minecraft on the stream. So I'm going to go do that. Did you have anything that you wanted to add or send us out on?
I will be trying to hook up my PlayStation this weekend to try to get all of that back together.
That was a very odd pause you put there. It was very short but very noticeable with I will be trying to hook up my PlayStation. And I was like, whoa!
What?
There you go.
I'm going to try to launch my PlayStation and see where I get with that. And I need to head myself over to GameStop and see if I can find some stuff that's somewhat appealing so that I can actually get in on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do it.
That's what I'm sending you off with.
I appreciate that. I'm excited for you.
Good.
So on that note, thank you all for coming to the show again. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for any notifications so that you can see when the videos come up. Also, if you're not following on Twitch, I don't know why you're not, but please do. And don't forget, we are on everyone's favorite podcast platform, Spotify, and we're not Joe Rogan. So it's always a good time to follow us there. I am Shane Murphy. This is the Man Cave Broadcast. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Good night. That was a good one. I like that.
Not Joe Rogan.
We're not Joe Rogan. That was good.
That was funny.